Hello, chosen black sheep. Welcome. I'm so happy and grateful you could join me today. I want you to think of the statement, life is not fair, and let's dive into it at a much more profound level. Is life really not fair? Not fair compared to what? I can tell you for a certainty, if you believe this statement, it's clear you have no idea who you are. For if you did, you would not think you would know that compared to the divine glory you will receive for triumphantly completing your life's purpose here, all is right and just. For life on earth is a grand universal event, and those who are fortunate enough to come here did so because they knew how glorious the reward would be for following the path of purpose and fulfilling their heart's mission here. For the reward is so grand, it is incomprehensible to us here on earth. And the more you chose to endure here and learn, through the mission of your heart, the higher, more elaborate your reward. For God loves those that follow what He's written in their hearts, and maybe the grand, elaborate reward is just the everlasting love and light of God, which is the highest vibration in the multiverse. An incomprehensible reward to us here on earth, for the one true and pure, love-flowing, light-knowing vibration of God is a gift, so huge and insurmountable we cannot comprehend it with our finite minds. But what I do know and comprehend about you is you didn't bat an eyelash setting up every obstacle and challenge you would face in this life before you came here, because you knew and fully understood exactly how magnificently grand the reward would be, and you planned your entire life here on earth in order to receive the ultimate prize, the everlasting love and light of God. Even just saying that draws me in so intensely, and like a moth to the flame, I want it more than anything. There is no telling how many wrongs I agreed to make right within me here, because it seems as I turn one wrong, I always find another one to get right. But that is life, and I won't stop. Every step up the spiral staircase puts me one step closer to the everlasting love and light of God. And until the day I die, I can't stop because His everlasting love means everything to me, and I vowed to make it back home to Him. And I can't let Him down. I won't let Him down. I told Him I could, and I would do it, and I can, and I will, and so can you. Jim Rohn said, "We must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret and disappointment." Chosen black sheep, none of us ever want to look back in regret when we can look forward and remember who we are. In the past, all the single steps on the staircase and flights of stairs on the spiral staircase, we have made it up. Just to be standing on the step we are now, to look back in regret, would be most shameful to ourselves and our God. For look at all the strength and courage you have now. We are forged of love and light, shaped and molded with the heart and mind of I Am. The enlightened mind of Christ is the true high of life. To experience true light is to have the awakened mind of Christ within us. Psalm 57, verses 7 to 11. My heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed, I will sing and give praise. Awake up, my glory, awake psaltery and harp. I myself will awake early. I will praise Thee, O Lord, among the people. I will sing unto Thee among the nations. For Thy mercy is great unto the heavens, and Thy truth unto the clouds. Be Thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let Thy glory be above all the earth. Chosen black sheep, my heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed. I will sing and give praise. Awake up, my glory. Awake. In these verses states our only true divine mission here, to allow God to fix our hearts so that we can awaken I Am in our hearts and minds. What we need to think about is the agreements and vows we made before we entered in this life. There is a major reason we came into this life of chaos and turmoil, because as we overcame all obstacles, we would remember who we were. We would remember I Am within us. From the second each one of us was born, all we have ever known, or that has ever existed, is I Am. We cannot see from any other viewpoint than from who I am. And with this knowing, we awaken with the enlightened mind of Christ and become one with Him on earth, once again. Once awakened, we will act for, and on his behalf, for the rest of our experience here on earth. Because once awakened, we remember the everlasting source of love within us that has always been there and will always be there, that we cannot be separated from. And it's this knowing and feeling of love within us that gives us all things in this life. The mind of Christ is the mind of God, which is omnipresent and supreme and without insufficiency. It is a mind that is different from human wisdom, and it is given to believers through the Spirit of God. The mind of Christ is characterized by wisdom from God that was once hidden but has now been revealed. The Apostle Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 16, "For who hath known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ." Chosen black sheep, you have been given everything here to reach your highest potential, for inside you is the mind of Christ, the mastermind of Christ. And with this enlightened mind of Christ, all things are given and everything is possible. Now seek these things inside yourself and remember, I love you. Until next time.